What's up, Reggie Squad? It's your girl Queen Mina Cut once again, back with another video. Claire's in the background trying to put Legend to sleep. I'm about to do a mukbang, but first let me freaking show y'all this food before I open this up. It's amazing. It looks amazing. I'm gonna show you guys, if y'all live in Atlanta and y'all ever want like catering or anything, look at that mac and cheese. That's the baked chicken, loaded baked potatoes, and string beans. Oh my God, fire. So I'm about to do a mukbang, you guys, with this food. I'm gonna show y'all his Instagram name. But this looks freaking amazing, and I know it tastes good.
He looks out every time. You didn't even show him. I told him dessert too.
He also got dessert too?
Yeah. This is homemade too. This ain't no, he didn't just buy this. Like, you know, homemade banana pudding.
Look at Legend over there, y'all.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
He's so spoiled now, you guys.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming.
We coming, okay?
You remember what else you ordered?
Peach cobbler? Oh my God, that looks amazing.
I think it's like bourbon, something bourbon.
Man, I'm about to have fun. All right, y'all. I don't even know if I want to do a freaking mukbang. I might want to eat, dig in.
Want to enjoy it?
I want to savor the flavor. All right, y'all. So I'm not about to be lazy and not do a mukbang. I'm gonna try to eat my food at the same time and do a mukbang. But listen, if I like stop in between my words to chew, I'm sorry. I'll probably edit it out. This is so good. I don't know if I'll make it through. I don't know. Legend. All right, y'all. So I got my bonnet right now. I don't have my weave out. You feel me? My weave is just too luxurious to be out. From the looks of this title, I'm gonna be spilling some tea on myself. You know what I'm saying? It's really none of y'all business, but I don't care at this point. You feel me? So remember when I went on that girls trip, you guys? It was me, Ari, Vashay, Dorothy. This is how it all happened. So I was living with Trey in our mind, you know what I'm saying, at the moment. And I was, everybody already know I was conversating with Claire, talking to him on the phone, FaceTiming, texting, whatever. And so we were talking. We had been talking for a little bit. And I was telling him, you know what I'm saying, New York is a place I always wanted to go to. I've never been to New York, you know what I'm saying? Seems nice, seems good, seems amazing. So he was like, I ain't gonna come to New York. Well, capping wasn't a word then, but he was like, you chatting, you ain't coming to New York. So, you know what I'm saying? He didn't think I was serious. I really wanted to visit New York. So I was like, you know what? It was December. I was like, maybe I should go on a little trip to New York, but I don't want to go by myself. I would like to go, you know what I'm saying, with some girls. That'd be dope. So at first, I asked Jazz and Tay, could they come with me to New York? But I think they didn't want to come, or they couldn't come because they was doing something else. They had other plans or whatever. So I was like, okay. So, you know, by this time, me and Ari, like, we was like talking often and stuff like that. We wasn't like the best of friends, but we were getting closer. You feel me? So I had texted Ari and I was like, hey, what you doing this day? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come to New York with me? Because I need someone to go with. It's probably beautiful out there, the snow, because in Texas it wasn't snowing and stuff. I was like, you know, we can go see the snow or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, I wanted to go see a friend. So she already knew who this friend was, you know what I'm saying? So we just automatically start laughing and stuff, because she kind of felt like, you ain't trying to go on no girls trip. You more than likely just want to go see a friend. I was like, no, for real, let's go on a girls trip, let's go have fun. I was like, do you know anybody else who would like to come? Or like, you know, so maybe it could just not be the two of us, it could be all of us. So she had a friend named Vishay, which was like one of her close friends. And you know, Vishay was cool, and Vishay had a friend named Dorothy. Like they, you know, so I was like, come on, bring them. So we all ended up going, and the very first night that we got to New York, I remember the excitement. Like I remember like how free I felt, like how new I felt to just be able to go somewhere like not by myself, but like by myself on my own, you know, with my own company. Like it was fun. It felt good. The flight there, just like the whole aura of everything, like the bridges and the lights and the city lights and all that stuff. So everybody was excited. I'm pretty sure y'all remember how the video was all singing in the car and this and that. And so it really did like turn into like a girls trip. However, when I went there, you know what I'm saying, the person I had been talking to for the longest, of course I wanted to, you know, see him. So what happened was we went to our Airbnb first, and we wanted to get into something. We wanted to go do something out. We wanted to go like out. We wanted to dress up, go out, whether it was like a little lounge or whatever you want to call it, club. And so the only issue was Vishay and Dorothy were underage. They wasn't 21 yet, so they couldn't get into like the clubs or anything like that. We actually did all go to this club, but they wouldn't let them two in. So me and Eric just wasn't about to go in there and then leave them behind. So, you know, we ended up just like being out and about, like just roaming the streets of NYC. New York City, Manhattan, not like the hood parts of New York. But who was it? I think it was Vishay who had Vishay had like a uncle or like a cousin that stayed in Philly, and he wasn't too far. So he came to like show us around. But I'm like, the guy that I talked to, Clarence NYC, told me that he know where all the spots is and da-da-da. So I messaged him and stuff. Well, he knew I was coming out there, but like it wasn't like a thing where we was gonna link up as soon as I got there. But like if we had time, we was gonna like, you know, meet each other or whatever. And so I hit him up and I'm like, where you at? And he's like, I'm about to go to a party with, and at the time it was Jared, but I'm about to go to a party with Patty. And I was like, oh, you're going to a party, but I came out here, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna come see me, or like you don't want to see me or whatever. So he was like, nah, it's not that. It's just I thought you had your girls with you, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah, sure enough, I do have my girls with me, but only thing is 2 of them are underage, so now it's like kind of hard to get into places and, you know, go do things before everything closed. So I was like, go ahead, go do your thing, you know, go to your little party or whatever. I didn't have no say so over like where he went. Like we was just friends at the time, so I was a little disappointed, you know, I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, I came here, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna holler at your girl. But he ended up riding to the party, but ended up not going. By the time he ended up saying that he didn't want to go to the party, I was at a diner. Like it was like 2 in the morning. It was all of us. We were at a diner with Vishay, uncle, whatever, whoever he was, and he texted me when I thought he was going to the party. He was like, "Where you at?" And I was like, "I'm at this diner." Da da da. He was like, "Send me the address." So y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Like I was a little geek because I was like, oh my god, I got like nervous. I was like, I'm finally about to see him in person, like the guy that I've been like talking to, like on the phone, on FaceTime for like a minute now. It's crazy because like I'm about to see him and I'm just like, I don't know what to think. Like, how do I look? Like this is all the things going through my head as like a girl, and I'm pretty sure if y'all was in the same boat, y'all would probably be thinking the same thing. So anyway, I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like so nervous. I had on like this sweater dress. It was like this like tan brown sweater dress with these boots, these long black boots that came up to my thighs. And I'm sure y'all probably remember that picture. I have a picture. If I see the picture, I'll put it in, but if not, I'm not gonna waste my time. But yeah, so I had on this dress, and then so he finally came in. He had Patty with him. And so at first, all of us were sitting at like this long table with chairs, but I moved over to a booth by myself so that I could talk with Claire or whatever. But Patty was across from us, and Claire came and sat next to me. Y'all, the feeling that I had was like, my heart was like jumping. I was like, all of a sudden this huge feeling of shyness just like overcame my body, and I was just like smiling, and I was like, oh my God. So he came in, and my first thoughts were, I was like, oh my God, it's him. I was like, he wearing that coat. It reminded me of like a church coat. Like these are the things I was thinking in my head. Seeing him in person, I was like, oh my God, he's shorter than I thought. I was trying to size him up. I was trying to see, you know, was he taller than me? And yeah, he was. And I was just like, oh my God, he's so fine. He's finer than he is on the pictures. I was like, oh my goodness. So he sat down and he was like, what's up? And I was like, what's up? And then Patty was across from us, and I was like, what's up? Frank's Red Hot. And like, so we had started talking about the whole Frank's Red Hot thing, how like they had downplayed me, and he was like, nah. So I introduced them to the girls across the table who I was with, and so they was like, what's up, da da da. So I don't think that I liked the food that was there, and I was like, I don't want this, like I don't want this. So there was a Subway across the street. So I guess Shay's cousin had left, which was a male. So they was like, y'all wanna go to Subway across the street? Like, I'm hungry. So we went to Subway, all of us, and we all sat down. And I remember just sitting next to him and feeling all like butterflies and stuff. And like, I remember he was ordering his sandwich, and then I noticed that he like had like tomatoes on it, and I was like, I don't like tomatoes. And then he got this cheesecake cranberry cookie from there. He offered me some, and I was like, no, I'm okay. They don't look, you know what I'm saying? And he gave me a piece of his cookie, and I actually liked it. Anyway, so we just talking, and so I didn't want to go back to the Airbnb. However, I had the girls with me, so I didn't want to like have everyone going over his house, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and like we just met for the first time and everything. But we all was talking, and it ended up being that way. So we all got in an Uber, like this van. It was so funny because the way everybody was like, I was beating around the bush so bad. I was like, what you about to do? And he was like, shoot, nothing, what you about to do? And I was like, I don't know, I don't want to go back home though, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back to the room, to the Airbnb. Because I'm not tired or anything like that. I don't know if he said, do you want to come over, or I don't know who said what. I don't know who insisted who goes where. But we all ended up going to his house in the basement. And I remember walking down the stairs, and I was like, this is a basement you taking pictures in, that's crazy. And I stood there like, oh my God, I'm in Clarence NYC's house. And so like, I was just so, I don't know, I just felt so, I can't even explain the feeling, you guys. So y'all know the couch we be doing videos on. It was me at the end, Claire in the middle, and Ari on the other side. And we all was just like, I think he turned on his TV, and then I think Scary Movie was on here. Yeah, I'm so awkward. I'm literally so awkward. So like, Scary Movie, like I barely had like ever seen that movie, but I knew about it. So like, I was actually trying to watch it because I was trying so hard to not show that I was nervous. So like, it was certain parts that I wanted to laugh at, but I didn't really want to laugh because my laugh was like weird, and I was like, oh my god, Queen, don't, like I was saying in my head like, Queen, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. So like I ended up laughing. I was like, dang, I wonder if he think like my laugh sounds stupid, or I wonder, like, these are all things going through my head, y'all, just dumb stuff. When we used to FaceTime, I used to see the lights in his room and stuff like that. So I was like, why don't you show me the lights in your room? He was like, okay, come on. So I went in there, we left the door open, y'all. It was funny because like somebody, one of the girls from the crew was texting me. I don't know what they were saying, but you know, that kind of thing, like, oh, get a girl, you know what I'm saying, get a girl. But I remember sitting like at the edge of like his bed, and I was just like looking around his room, and we were sitting there talking, and like I was just so freaking nervous. Like I could have sank in a freaking, is sank a word? I could have sunk in a freaking hole. I remember him like rubbing my back when we were sitting on the couch. When he was rubbing his hand like on my back, I was just like sitting there like, that's how I was feeling inside. I was like, he's touching me. He's touching me. Oh my god, I shouldn't even post this video. Acting like, Queen, you doing too much. But like, I literally felt like a teenager, y'all. I felt like a little girl. Oh my god, you guys don't understand. So anyways, we ended up going home that night. No, I didn't spend the night. And so the rest of the trip, I think we've seen each other like 2 more times. 2 more days out the trip. And I just kind of went over there and like just chilled. The last day that I seen him, he was sick. So I remember bringing him like Vicks Vapor Rub and the NyQuil day and night pills. And I remember just going over there like bringing him like some food or whatever because it was late. And I guess we would go over there, I would go over there, and like this time we wasn't like on the couch, like we would be in his room just chilling, watching like Office or like, I don't know, like a movie. And we would talk and like play around and play fight. And it was just like, after I went back to Texas, I was like, I want to go back to New York. And then eventually Genius ended up hitting me up saying that they wanted to interview me about medicine. And so that's when I went out there and seen him the second time. That's when we did the video. And it's like we just clicked. We really just like clicked. Like everybody's seen it. The chemistry was like so crazy. That was when I was staying in a hotel too. And him and Patty came over and we just would all do videos and stuff. And like, I kept extending my stay. I kept extending my flight. I kept extending the hotel stay. And I was just like, yo, I do not want to go home. I love New York. Like, it wasn't just out there. Like, it wasn't just like me seeing him. And that's when I met Lee the second time I went there. And she fixed my problem and everything. And me and him did like a photo shoot with his Design by White jogging fits, which he didn't come out with, which he needs to work on. But I just remember those days like it was yesterday. Like, it just felt so new, and I was falling in love. I know you guys might be like, oh, Queen, so stupid. Like, you sound so stupid. How can you fall in love? But I was literally falling in love because, like, just imagine you falling asleep on FaceTime, like every night with somebody, and they stay in a different state, and you want to see them, and like, I can't even get into details of like the things we used to talk about. It used to be like so deep, and like, just so, I don't know, he just was just a light to me. Like, and let me go hug my boyfriend. Babe, I just want to say I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Oh my god, you guys don't even understand. No, I was telling them like how I felt, the story and everything, like how when we first like met and I came in your room and like,
in the basement?
Yeah, and I came in your room and I was like, remember I was asking about your lights and stuff, and I was all nervous.
Yeah, that's when I used to have the lights on. You were scared to come in the room.
Yeah. And I told him that like I told him when I really came to New York. I just told him.
The real or the?
No, I told him when I came before the Genius interview.
Oh, okay. I wonder how they feel about that.
I wonder how they feel too. But I told him that after that, the first time I just wanted to go to New York like all the time.
Yeah, that's when you wanted to fake live there.
That's when I was like, no, I really want to live there.
Yeah.
That's when I told them. That's when I was like falling.
You was falling for your boy?
I was. So yeah. And now look, he's here.
We live together now.
Oh my god.
We have a son.
I know that is crazy. I can't believe it. Babe, what you doing? Stop it. No, don't stop. Alright, you guys, so look. Alright, Royalty Squad, I'm out. I'm about to go eat the rest of my food and go shower, and the camera's about to die. And yeah, that's about it, you guys. You'll get over it.